From matters health, let's now move to Kisumu, where we understand that there are protests at the moment by boda operators. Let's speak to our reporter, Rashid Ronald, and find out exactly what is the issue down there. Rashid, a very good afternoon to you. What is the situation? What are the complaints from the boda operators there?
Yeah, thank you very much, Akisa. And then, of course, as we speak right now, Kisumu city is calm, it's business as usual. But at least 1 hour ago, there was a confrontation between some majority of residents of Kisumu here and a group of bodas who had actually demonstrated demanding that, claiming that they do not want to pay tax to Kisumu county government. Of course, they regrouped along Nyamasaria, those boda operators, then marched all the way to town, and they went to the offices of Kisumu county government demanding to be addressed by the governor himself, but the governor is away. Of course, the deputy governor had to come and address them, and of course he told them that they must pay tax. They must pay tax as like other residents or other citizens, Kenyan citizens. Of course, they are not exempted from paying tax. Then as they were going back, around Kisumu main bus stop there, they found that the people had regrouped, some residents of Kisumu had regrouped and started fighting them, telling them that they must be able to pay tax like the rest of Kenyans. Remember, of course, Akisa, ordinarily even Mama Mboga here in Kisumu pays 30 shillings every day. This is a woman who makes probably even 100 shillings a day, and she has to part with 30 shillings every day. So people are wondering why boda residents should not be able to. Yes? Can you hear me?
Rashid, you're talking about the amount of money that business people are subjected to paying. Just get into those details kindly. All right, it seems we are having a problem with that sound. We will be rectifying it in a moment, and we'll be going back to Rashid Ronald to just get that update on what really irked business people of Kisumu. Government spokesman Eric Kiraithe has asked NASA to change their tactics of demonstrations. Kiraithe says NASA is to blame for the slow atmosphere in the economy due to their planned demonstrations that see idle youth take to the streets and vandalize property as opposed to them staying active in school and employment. He went further to echo that investigations are underway on the criminals that caused riots at the University of Nairobi on Monday night.
It seems that NASA has deliberated to adopt a political approach that creates a lot of uncertainty in the business environment of our country. Every other time they talk, there is panic among the small people trying to provide housing, affordable housing for the poorest in this country. Whenever they talk, another person who was starting a building stops in the midway, meaning that those people who do masonry work, those people who do plumbing work, those people who do manual work remain jobless for that period. And therefore, it came as a huge disappointment yesterday when the ODM presidential candidates, Raila Odinga, announced that in very militant, needlessly militant terms, that there will be demonstrations tomorrow. We actually challenged NASA to change tact. Deliberately. This is a very deliberate challenge. Let them hold campaign rallies and tell the informal business people how they will improve their business. Let them hold rallies and tell the small and medium size enterprises how they will enable them to become bigger. Let them tell the small landlords who are building very basic structures how they will improve on that for the benefit of their tenants and for the benefit of profitability, because everybody out is supposed to create profit. Let them tell the youth just how they will create job for them. And the demonstration throwing stone in the street are not jobs.
All right, let's go back to Kisumu to Rashid Ronald, who was reporting on the protests that were witnessed in the city a few moments ago, about an hour ago. Rashid, you were talking about what really is making the business people angry in Kisumu.
Yeah, Akisa Wandera, before I was interrupted, I was actually saying that the businessmen here and rather ordinary people here in Kisumu who are wondering why boda boda should not be able to pay tax. Remember, they are saying that even Mama Mboga, who actually even makes 100 shillings per day, ends up parting with 30 shillings every day. Why would a boda guy fail to pay 18 shillings? Maybe remember, they're supposed to be paying 500 shillings per month, but daily is around 18 shillings per day. So it was really funny, and that's why the people here were angry with them, and they said to chase them out of town. So there was a little bit of confrontations. But earlier on, remember, Akisa, the boda leaders were saying that unless otherwise, they are going to really demonstrate from next week, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, until the county government decides otherwise. Akisa, of course, there are some people here in Kisumu. Welcome to KTN News. You saw what happened in Kisumu early today, boda residents saying we don't want to pay tax. What do you say about that?
Okay, mzee, sisi tunataka watu wa motorbike walipe ushuru juu ukienda Migori au wazee wanalipa motorbike, kwenda Siaya wanalipa motorbike. Sasa hapa ndio everywhere. Sasa hapa ndio wanataka atulipe juu ya nini? Tunataka walipe ushuru kila mahali, hata ukienda Kibuye market pata kama mama amekaa hapo na mboga analitoa 30 bob. Sasa watu wa motorbike wataki kulipa ushuru juu ya nini? Tunataka walipe motorbike. Thank you.
Yeah, Akisa, that is speaking to majority on behalf of majority of people here in Kisumu who are saying, you've heard that if other bodas in other areas are paying tax, why not Kisumu boda? So, of course, we'll be waiting and see. The governor is away. We are waiting when he comes. I'm told he'll be in Kisumu by Sunday. And, of course, we want to hear what he's going to say come Monday over the issue, Akisa.
Rashid Ronald, our reporter there, joining us live from Kisumu, a confrontation that was witnessed about an hour ago in the streets of Kisumu between business people and boda operators over money that they pay to their city county council for business people. Now,